All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, depend where you are in the world. And welcome to another very short live, as every day. GetAlightBookings.com offer you a live to speak about your villa. So today, the topic is if this property can run without you, so you haven't built a business. Basically, so many property owners that I know build a villa but they don't build a business. The difference is very simple. Many owners build a villa, but they are constantly there. They are checking their WhatsApp, they are checking their emails, they are checking the bookings, they are doing the check-in, the checkout, the cleanings. Most of the time, these villa owners have the money to afford staff. So either they don't find, either they don't want, either they don't have the standard to keep them. So there's three different problems that I actually talk in previous live. So you can go to my previous video and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But so far, what I'm talking is when you are doing a villa, you are doing a business. So you have to consider it as a business, not by hiring necessary staff, because having staff doesn't mean you have a business, but being able to manage your business, to develop it, and not to be in the operation and do the cleaning by yourself. And this is what most property owners, most people on Airbnb, on Booking.com, or even doing direct, which is the best, usually don't understand. They do everything by themselves because they think that nobody can do better than me. Or, let's be honest as well, they are too cheap to actually hire a proper housekeeper or a receptionist. So, when you do a villa, when you invest I would say hundreds of thousands to several million US dollars, you want a property when you are not in every day taking care of the different messages in the morning, in the night, taking care of the maintenance. You want to have a business. You want to be a boss, because most of the time, the private owners that I know, they are doing into the real estate, rental, the Airbnb, because it's most of the time they side grind. They have a regular job and then they have this property that they are renting, and that's very good and have very good feedbacks on the Airbnb because the quality of the service is outstanding. But the truth is most of the time they are doing everything by themselves. So today I'm just talking about this to bring a reality in front of the villa owners, most likely that are on YouTube or Facebook. When you have a villa, you are building it to let other people manage it. And you are taking the cash, less the commission. That's as simple as it gets. You have to have a property that either you give to an agency, either you give to your own team to manage, but you don't have to take care of everything by yourself. The only thing that you have to take care by yourself is the strategy, the pricing, the marketing, the optimization of the listing. I am sorry, but you have a very expensive housekeeper if you do the cleaning by yourself. You have a very expensive, receptionist if you take care of the check-in by yourself. And it doesn't worth the shot to invest hundreds of thousands of US dollars or millions of Thai baht, because I'm based in Thailand, in Phuket, if it's for you to do everything by yourself. You have basically purchased a job, but you have not built a company. And this is where so many owners get it wrong. They have this huge vision, and seriously, when I talk to owners during the construction process, they have this huge vision about themselves. They have this huge vision about the business. I will bring that to the market. This is my villa. It will make a huge difference. Me and the team, we hear that all the time. But the truth is, you don't have a clue about what will happen after the construction. The first clue I have about this is very simple. Most of the property owners, I have such a great vision about their property. When the property is built, the first thing they are doing is a photo shoot of the property made with a cell phone. Means that I invest hundreds in the construction and then not even able to invest 1,000 in a proper photo shoot. This shows you already that the villa owner invested in a job, but not in a business. Because if you have a business, you try to scale it as a business, not as a side hustle. And this is the difference. It's not a job, it's a side hustle. The definition is better. So how to change this mindset? Well, the first thing is that you have to understand that villa rental condo or apartment rental, same as a resort, is not rocket science. And I'm sorry, I'm doing this business for 25 years. I work with Sofitel, with Le Méridien from Starwood, with Hilton. I work in private properties. I have a hospitality background 100%. You are putting people to sleep every night, and you are serving food in the morning. There is nothing, but absolutely nothing difficult about this. Chill. You have a property and that's it. You build a property and you sell it for people to sleep. That's it. I've been skipping the gym, my friend. Oh, thank you so much. That's nice. I like this comment. You cut my flow. The thing is, sorry, I go back. You have built a villa with a gym. You have built everything for it. And I forgot my flow. So then, when it comes to come and to have the property running, it can run without you because it's not rocket science. It's not difficult. Okay? It's dumb simple. I'm sorry. The only difficult part, and this is what I've said, is the strategy, how to market your property, how to update your listing, how to put it everywhere. Instead of marketing, as I say, one-to-one, which is you are selling the property and doing the check-in to one person, one-to-one, you have to do it 1 to a million. It means that your objective is to push your villa to 1 million people and then have a team doing the check-in for this potential 1,000 people coming to your property. So this is extremely important. To chill a little bit about what is that you are doing in villa rental. Something simple. Your property might be wonderful. Your property might be stunning. I mean, seriously, there is absolutely beautiful villas. But the villa rental itself, the core of it, is to serve people and offer accommodation. And this, there is millions of people that can help you. The strategy is only your business. This is the first point. The second point is that you have to understand that having a villa for sale and for rent is not a side hustle. It's not something that you do after your day job when you come at 6 o'clock in the evening, or in the morning if you work overnight, and okay, let's check my Airbnb messages and everything. Why? Because, I'm sorry, you F up your algorithm on Airbnb, because they will see that you reply to your messages every night at 6 p.m., no matter what. This means that if a customer sends you a message at 8 o'clock in the morning, if you receive at 6 p.m., if you reply in a message at 6 p.m., means that there is 10 hours lag. So your average response rate is 10 hours. Guess what? The guy will really treat it as a business, who either have a system of automation or have people working for him, will be able to reply within 30 to 45 minutes. Guess who will get the booking? The guy will reply in 45 minutes and able to go back to the customer and basically give some sort of discounts or explanation. Or the guy like you will reply 10 hours later when the customer has already forgot you. Well, you get it already, the first guy, the one who replied in 45 minutes. So that's the reason why this is pure business. It's not a side hustle. You are not doing e-commerce here. Villa rental is not e-commerce. Some strategies are e-commerce, but the business itself is not. You have to be super active and super reactive to your complaint, to your inquiries, to your listing, to the market fluctuation. You can see right now with what happened in e-commerce, not e-commerce in the world, in e-commerce as well, with the war and everything. You have to be super active about your pricing, how you will navigate that. So it's not a side hustle. It's really you going straight forward to business mode. You build it, you set it up like a business, you have a team taking care of it, and your mindset is not side hustle. I do this when I have time to make my end of month round. What we say in French, faire les fins de mois plus rondes. For the one who speak French. So it's as simple as it gets, you know. Try to elevate your mindset as a property owner to a different way. A villa is not a side hustle. You don't put 600,000 or 700,000 US or $1 million in a property to have it as a side hustle. Full focus, very planned from the beginning, and this is where the money coming in. I can guarantee that the owners that I have that treat this as a business, as a company, get way more bookings, but as well their quality of feedbacks, of reviews, of returning customer, of direct booking is way higher because the mindset, really the mindset is there. They have the team, of course, but it's really a matter of mindset. So I hope I've been clear enough. It has been 11 minutes. I like to keep my live always super short, provide informations for people. And yeah, it's for me one super important point. I see so many owners that are overwhelmed, even sometimes by small properties. But let's be sincere. When you build something like this, when you invest money, you don't invest it to be fun. You invest it to be there, to be, how to say, on top of it. You are welcoming customers. You are welcoming customers. So it's important for you to really treat it as something important. People are coming to stay in your property. So treat it like if you're a professional, because even though the villa rental business is very amateurish, okay, people deserve a quality of accommodation that's match a hotel. I am sorry. Why? Because people are paying to stay in your property. You are not giving free accommodation. If you are giving free accommodation, you will have the luxury to basically entertain them on a, well, free way, I will say. But when people are paying cash, no matter how much it is, you have to be the best in class. The best in class means that compared to the people, what the people, sorry, are paying for your villa, you have to match the expectation to the best you can, okay? And this is extremely important. And from this come a lot more bookings, better guest quality, better guest feedback, returning customers, and direct income. That's it for today, guys. I hope I provide enough information in this very short live, but as usual,